Hello everyone, it's Andy, and now we are at session 3 of How to Be a Good Person, your key to sustainable happiness and a good life. And we need to look at some of the realities, what is a good person. And some people have this misunderstanding that a good person is good in all areas. As we have seen in the previous 2 sessions, no one is perfect. All we need to do is to work on improving ourselves every day. And the second thing is that they say just follow role models and will do. The reality is that role models also make mistakes. They also do silly things. So you need to see the goodness in people and follow goodness. So example, a person may not be that good, but he has some goodness. You need to see the goodness and follow. That will be a wiser thing to do, right? Next thing is that people say just every day help other people, donate at least 10% of the income, and have a good job, good family, and many friends. That's more like a perfect person, a perfect life. It is your daily thoughts, speech, and action that matters. So at the end of the day, if you can help other people, but I think the first thing you need to help is actually help yourself first before you can help other people. Make sure that you are not a burden to other people. Example, you try to be independent and don't need to ask people to help you to hold on to the lift, help you to take something. As much as possible, do things automatically and do good in what ways you can. You may not have a good job now, you may be having a broken family, but that's not important. The important thing is whatever you can control and can do within your means, and you do good in whatever ways you can. And we are not going to become a saint. This is a journey, not a destination. A wellness and happiness within us. And lastly, we do not appear as courteous, gentle, fatherly, godly, speaks well, and very glamorous, professional, caring, kind, earning good money. All those are more or less images of a good person, but we are more concerned about the inner side of the person. At the end of the day, it only can be felt, not seen. I'm sure you can feel who is a good person, who is not, right? And we all know action speaks louder than words, and words will speak louder than action in the form of results. Of course, there are certain things not to do to be a good person. Never compare yourself with others. Don't say, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not as good as this person. The moment you compare with other people, you are actually doing 2 things. First, you are assuming the other person is perfect and the other person won't make mistakes. And second thing is that you're assuming that you're actually worse than the other person. You could be worse than him or her in certain areas, but the moment you compare, you are actually downgrading yourself. Why you want to downgrade yourselves, right? And don't just admire people, emulate their behavior. Whatever they do, you try to do in your areas. Example, I see some people doing a lot of social work. So maybe you have no time to do social work or social service. What you can do within your job is to go the extra mile to help your clients, help your suppliers, help the public. I think that is good enough already. And never get fantasized of goodness and perfection. The purpose of me running this course is not to tell you to be perfect and so that you get fantasized and every day trying to do perfect things. You do not need to do that. Every day, as long as you move on, and the important thing is never say you are unable to do the things of a good person. Just move on, right? And of course, never brush it as not important. We have seen that in life, many people try many ways to try to achieve success, and in the end, you realize that they may achieve the exterior success, but inside, they actually have emptiness in a sense of not happy. The reason is, deep inside them, they have a good heart, but they tend to do not the good things. That's why they are not happy. Or maybe sometimes we face with certain temptations. And when you're faced with temptations, what do? Let us find out from Mark.
Mark，你也算是活了这把年纪啊，有很多经验。过去你有没有一些的好像一些的诱惑啊、陷阱啊，让你觉得很难做好人呐、你很容易做坏人啊，做好人反而会伤害到你。有没有遇到这个情形吗？
诱惑，是的。我想每一个人在人生旅途当中，肯定会遇到很多诱惑的，因为世界上 现在我们这个时代是到处充满的很多的诱惑，跟很多的很多奇奇怪怪的事情。诱惑肯定有，我相信你也会有遇到，对不对？重点是我们要如何保持一颗，就是最重要的是什么？不要贪，不属于你的不要贪，不该你拥有的不要去想要得到，那你就可以保持就是立于不败之地。当然我不是说要赢。只是如果你说有没有遇到这个诱惑而导致我会不会有遇到就是很困难，这个是肯定会有的，我也曾经遇过。但是重点是就是你要认清自己，就是什么东西是你该有的，什么东西你不该有的，那还有心里面要有一把尺，对，我们做人要有一把尺，那把尺就是一个你的心里面的衡量。当然，最终的这个支持力就是你心里面的这一个信仰，很重要的哦。你如果是一个心里面没有信仰的人，遇到诱惑很容易就是走偏了哦，所以往往很多人过后会后悔，就是因为这样子。
That's right. When you deal with temptations, don't be greedy. Never take what is not yours. You need to have a ruler inside your heart, right? As what he said. And at the end of the day, you need to have some faith, whether it is a religion or it is a philosophy or even if it's just some kind of teachers or thoughts. But important thing, never aim to be perfect, but aim to improve every day. And I shall see you in session 4 of our course, How to Be a Good Person.